Hiya, coming in. Get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone is having an absolutely wonderful weekend. I haven't been around for a while, but I've had a few issues, but everything's okay now, kind of. But I do know that I had to come and do a reading. I really felt called to do it. I did start doing a reading yesterday, a Capricorn reading, but something happened and I ended it. But I will get back to doing the zodiacs next week. But I do know that I have to do a general reading. The crow was outside squawking his head off. But yeah, just I felt something. And also, I picked this deck, and straight away I see the Temperance Angel here. But I just know there's something. And also, I was having some mad dreams, really mad dreams. Like I can't explain it. They were just like it was more than one dream, but I was a bit crazy. It was like I met this like group of people, and like in this park, and I couldn't remember where I lived. They were asking me where I lived, and I couldn't remember for the life in me where I lived. So I couldn't tell them, but I think that was meant to be. So somebody might be trying to find out where I live, but they can't because even I couldn't remember. But anyway, we're going to get into this reading. But I had to move away because, people were actually trying to take me out seriously. I even had to go to the police and everything, but I've not heard anything since, so, but you can't really have faith in the police force, but, we'll see. Well, I have more faith in the Most High. That's where I know there was divine intervention that happened to save me and get me out of a really bad situation, with my ex and his coronas. Otherwise, I won't be here. I am. I'm here to tell the tale. And Temperance Angel's here. Oh, as I was saying that, I was like, it was upside down there, fallen angel. Yeah, he was a beast. He was the beast. But anyway, we're going to get into this reading and see what spirit wants to be coming out, because I know there's a message in here somewhere. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what they need to see right now. I love you. It's a corpse. See, this is like, this is, oh, did you see how that just fell out? Oh, the spirit don't mess around. Look at that, 6 of Wands. Victory. Success. And I've got the Sun here as well. The Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Sun with success. I knew that there was a reason, and the sun is shining today. It was absolutely peeing it down yesterday, but the sun is shining. Weather is sweet. Makes me want to move my dancing feet. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. A lot of the Ace of Cups is something. All the aces are always like, the beginning of something, and like it's like an ace. Even if you're playing a card game and you add the aces, it's the best hand. The ace is the best. So, but I feel like the cup is, you have to fill your own cup here. And this cup, it looks like it's underwater. It could be, represent emotions, just cups, water. That I feel within, the Knight of Cups is always like a pursuing energy. You know, it could be like even like a love offer coming in with the sun shining. I like this sun card. It's very powerful. It looks like Egyptian there. But yeah, something being a success. Oh, but there's something being sneaky, but on the someone being sneaky here. A Seven of Swords. So, let's get into it. Spirit will show us. Yeah, I'd be very wary if anyone from the past would be trying to come back, especially when seeing that seven. But we've got a Knight of Coins here. Something very solid. Got the bear there, grizzly bear. Very solid energy with the Knight of Coins. Very sure. We've got the Nine of Coins as well. The Nine of Coins gives me independent energy. You know, I always see the Nine of Coins as a single person, you know. She did have a bird of prey that she tamed in her hand. I've got a Ten of Swords here. There's being some kind of a betrayal, but to me, this looks like somebody being arrested for something that they've done. A Ten of Swords is an ultimate betrayal. It's that stance, you know, someone being arrested here. Yeah, a lot of people need arresting. You know what I mean? When you look at how many people, innocent people, are actually in prison and how many criminals are walking free, it proves how the state of the system, this shit stuff. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? Thank you. Magician. Now either somebody is doing dibble dabbling, or this is Spirit saying you know, you have everything you need within you. You have all the tools you need. Look, this is a wise owl here. Getting somebody with a lot of wisdom here. Maybe somebody who can be able to manifest. You know, someone who knows how to, who can manipulate energy, but in a good way. It's in the upright, but we'll see. We'll see. Somebody could be dibble dabbling. Oh yeah, somebody's dibble dabbling. Somebody's dibble dabbling. Oh, you know, you see, there's different kinds. You know, I've seen it. The Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and these weird dreams that I had last night. It was like weird. It was so strange. I'm seeing a Queen of Coins here and an Empress. Earth sign. Very grounded, very abundant energy. So this is someone against this energy. You ain't got to pray against this energy. This an Empress, you know, is very grounded. Look, she's a tree. She's connected to the earth, to the elements. The Empress don't need to do magic. She is magic. I just seen the King Cups with the Empress. So I feel like a guardian. You know, the King Cups gives me like, you know, grandfather energy. Like, you know, my grandfather on my mum's side, he was a war hero. And I honestly know that he is looking over me on the other side, because I have had so many signs. There was even, I was looking for a necklace for my birthday, and I found one, but it was out of stock. But when I read the meaning of the stone, it says it was, you know, it's lest we forget our, you know, loved ones. And I thought, wow, I know I get so many signs from the other side. Oh, look, we've got lovers here. You know, the moon in reverse. These cards are not even in reverse. The Six of Swords gives me somebody had to move here. Somebody had to leave, or you might have to leave to calm my waters. You know, eh, I mean, sometimes, you know, the nicest people can be with the worst people on earth with this kind of energy. You know, sometimes if you're in a situation, you think, oh my God, why am I with this person? Probably doing magic to keep you there. Probably doing love spells and things like that. I'm being serious. I know, because it happened to me. I thought I must have Stockholm syndrome or something. Me trauma bonded. Really, I do. But now I'm free. It's like I know that it would never, ever, 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 ever happen again. The Eight of Coins. This is like someone putting the work in here. Someone's reading something here. This person looks like is really intent on learning something. Could be to do with money. You know, got the coins in front of him, the coins behind him. Someone researching something here. Could be even reading a spell book for all I know. Take it as it resonates. Oh, look, there's an hermit there. I feel like this person could be getting looked into. Somebody could be taking a deeper look at this person. Like, you know, because, you know, sometimes, because the devil don't come like with the arms and things like that. They come like, you know, like smart and, you know, and come across as if they're like intelligent and that. They're very deceiving, very deceptive. A Ten of Pentacles. It's, you know, I'm getting something to do with money here. I mean, this could be just someone manifesting. This could be you, you know, manifesting. There's a balance. Something has to be balanced out here. And this is something to do with some money. And I'm not just saying it, I'm seeing it. We've got the Eight of Coins, the Ten of Coins, and the Six of Coins. Something being balanced out here financially. I don't know. You could be going through a divorce or whatever, a settlement. I don't know. But there's something here to do with money. And it seems to be like a lot of money. A Ten of Coins can be an inheritance. It could be savings. You know, it could be it's something. And I feel like with this Eight of Coins here, someone doing some research. Yeah, we've got a King of Wands energy here. Mm. This could even mean, like, you know, you manifesting your own, like, money. You know, building your own empire even. Putting in the work with the Eight of Coins. Somebody working hard for the money, you know. But it could also be somebody, you know, dabbling. I did see the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Devil, you know. But that Ten of Swords reminded me of somebody in handcuffs. Somebody being taken away in handcuffs. Came out in reverse. Eight of Swords. This is where you know. It's a Nine of Swords. Sorry. The nine of Swords with the Seven of Cups here at the bottom. You know, I feel like in the upright, the Nine of Swords would be anxiety, nightmares. Look, that looks like it's some, you know, giving somebody nightmares. Like this is the opposite. It's like my dream last night. It wasn't like a nightmare at all. It was just, it was very weird. I should write all my dreams down actually, because I must have symbology to them. Yeah. Nine of Swords in reverse, that's exactly where you want this card to be. You want it to be in reverse. We've got the Six of Cups here. You know, something to do with the past. You might have had nightmares in the past. I remember as a child I used to have nightmares. Monsters coming to get us, seriously. I just always think there were monsters under the bed. But, you know, I'm not surprised because one day my parents, my stepdad, he hid under the bed with an old man mask on, yeah, scary. And I'd come home from school and my mum had said, right, go upstairs and open your curtains. So I'd gone up to open my curtains, and as I stepped onto the bed to reach the curtains, this old man mask came out and grabbed my leg. Yeah, I don't even think I jumped over the banister and I landed on my auntie and my mum, and they were laughing. It wasn't funny. It was actually traumatizing. You know, it's sick. They did it to my little brother as well. He hid in the pantry, and you know, my little brother, he trapped his thumb in the pantry because he opened it. It's obviously that stepdad was there with the old man mask, and he shut the door, but he trapped his thumb in it, and he really hurt himself. Some people are sick, man. You know, these parents, the pair that rented us, because we don't belong to them. We belong to the Most High. God's my dad. Yeah, I feel like this Nine of Swords, somebody could be, you know, something not, King of Wands showed himself in regret, look. So I feel like there's a King of Wands here in regret. Could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be, you know. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius doesn't have to be though, but you know, King of Wands is, you know, it's just an energy. It's a person who did it, who took action, because the Wands are always an action card, a doing card. But now they're in regret. There's a Five of Cups. There's a lot of regret here. Queen of Swords is here. Ooh, the Queen of Swords ain't messing around. The Queen of Swords ain't messing around. She's going to tell you the truth. She's going to stand up to you. I'm seeing the peacock here. It's like, you know, a lot of self-pride, but not in a bad way. The Queen of Swords standing up for herself here. But I've just seen the Knight of Coins as well. Very solid. I feel like, you know, the Queen of Swords energy is very honest, very truthful, very forthright. You know, will stand up for herself. She'll tell you the truth regardless. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What more messages do we have for the collective? Thank you. I love you. Nine of Cups. Now seeing the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups here, you know, it's like, yeah, I feel like somebody in a good place. Nine of Cups energy is, you like, you know, emotionally in a good place. And, you know, it could be single again. You know, I get it, like with the nines, it's I always feel like a single energy. Seeing the Six of Wands again. Success. I feel like you've overcome something. Yeah, this Seven of Swords again. I feel like, yeah, something was done sneakily behind somebody's back here. It could have even been so much to do with finances. But I'm feeling like it's had no effect. Nine of Swords in reverse with the Nine of Cups in the upright. I heard this, can't touch it. No, can't touch it. Was that MC Hammer? Can't touch it. Yeah. Can't touch this, come near me and I'll smash somebody with it out. And I'm not a violent person, but I will defend myself. Oh, look, this person. It's like the Four of Cups is, this is an Emperor, this is a father energy. Oh, father energy, yeah. And I feel, this could be, like it's like could have children to this person. And this person is now like, oh shit, what have I done? I'm looking there, it's actually got my name on it. Veritas. Octoritas non veritas facit legem, whatever that means. No, I didn't bring my laptop in. Um, I'm feeling this. It kind of looks like a white flag. He's got like a white flag in his hand here. This like gives me like surrender. We've got the star energy here. And Six of Wands again. I feel like, successfully healing here. Gives me collective energy. Yeah, the star. Got this full new beginning. I feel like someone being watched over here. Because we've got this little fool with the dog. This fool's watching, and this one, like, is watching as well. This person's leaving the city. Reminds me and my dog. Yeah, I feel like somebody left somebody here. I'm picking up some finances involved. This could be you though. This could be you manifesting, working hard for your money. I don't know. Take that as it resonates. I knew the sun was going to come out. The sun is shining, and look at that, the strength as well. Very strong Leo energy here. Take that as it resonates. But the sun and the strength, powerful, powerful energy. The wheel of destiny here. I'd see the line again. I feel like something coming to light as well. I feel like this was something part of, this was, something that was meant to be. This was like destined to happen. Something had to be destined to happen. We've got a Queen of Cups energy. You know, very emotionally well balanced here. This could even be like authority here. The way that is, I don't know. But something, but he's got a white flag in his hand. And he's got this scroll with words on it. A Nine and Wands energy. You know, I feel, look, with Two of Cups, I feel like this was like going through a relationship that was not easy. That was very difficult. That left you feeling wounded. Yeah, I've been seeing the strength for this Two of Coins. I feel like this person was more invested in money. The Queen of Coins is a very grounded energy, you know, but yeah, there's this regret again. I feel like someone is in regret. Yeah, someone is in regret. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here. This gives me a gift. I almost feel like you are a gift. You're the gift. We've got the Seven of Wands, protecting yourself. Yeah, from these enemies. Five of Wands is like competition, arguments. You could have been in a volatile relationship. You know, that leaves you feeling in the Nine of Wands. That's not a good energy to be in. Oh, look at this. A Chariot with a tower. I feel like something had to happen. You know, may not have happened yet. This is a past, present, or future. You've got to take it as it resonates. But the Chariot is, you know, a forward movement. With the tower, I feel like something had to happen. Usually something has to happen. I was talking with my daughter the other day and I said it's such a shame that, you know, usually the police will not intervene until something's like physically happened to a person, or no, there's been no crime committed, even if you're in danger of a crime being committed. You know, like me, I had a lifetime restraining order. Well, I still have. I'm always going to have it. I'm never going to get rid of it. It's always going to be there. And there's a reason for that, you know. But it's like they won't do anything until that person actually commits, like, even hurts you, you know. And that's why a lot of women don't end up getting justice in this world. We've got the Hermit again. You know, I'm feeling like somebody being looked into. We've got the Lovers here. Oh, with the Ace of Wands. Mm. Maybe you might be looking into this deeper. Like, you know, I feel like wasn't love. It was like, could have been lust. Could have been. This person could have been doing love spells on you. Take that as it resonates. Not a lot of people believe in it, but it's true. People putting spells every day by what comes out of the mouth. Spelling. That's why you have to be careful what you say. Oh, Judgment here. And we've got this Queen of Wands. And the King of Wands there. I feel like judgment has been called here. Or you call judgment. Or, you know, or the Most High is called judgment. Yeah, because it's karma. There's something here destined to be. There's something here that's destined. And this can represent also, you know, the wheels of karma. What goes around comes around. If someone had put you in this Nine of Wands energy, that's where they're going to be. And I'm not, you know, that is the truth. Okay, look, 10 of Wands. They put you in a Nine of Wands. They're going to be in a 10 of Wands. This is a heavy burden. They're going to feel everything and then some. Whatever they put you through. Yeah, I'm seeing the Knight of Wands. This could have been a very reckless energy with the Ace of Wands. Spirit. Oh, I picked this deck up and it says Emerald, Healing, Fertility, Eternity, Reflection, Humility, Sexuality, Rare, Peace, Soul Restoration, Growth, Strong Relationship, Balance, Free Flowing Love, Mature Love, Art Chakra. You know, I once had a dream I was in an emerald cave, you know. I feel like that's healing. It's saying about healing, you know. I feel like, and soul restoration, you know. I feel like you're it's got spiritual awakening here. Down the rabbit hole, waking from a dream. That's what happened to me. It was like I was not in a dream, I was in a bloody nightmare. And you know what's mad? I was even thinking about it this morning when I was making my coffee. Like, how many people have had spiritual awakenings and start telling the truth and they get called crazy? Because that's exactly what happened to me. Like, you sound crazy to people who are not awake. You know, it was almost like I was born again, resurrected. I felt like, boom, I woke up and it was like everything was clear to me. It was, you know, spirit. I know it was divine intervention. It was the hand of the most aware, the most aware, the most, oh, because I was reading aware, the most I. Yeah, we've got self-aware here, seeing clearly, ego, facing issues, self-assessment, self-improvement, insecure, make comparisons, reflection, obsessed, narcissistic, vain, self-love, self-appreciation. You could have been dealing with a narcissist here. You could have been absolutely dealing with a narcissist. You've got a wish granted. A wish granted, serendipity, a blessing, patience pays off, abundance, hope, good luck, patience, promise, God send, creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, perfect timing. This is what this could be. Manifesting wealth here. Your wish has been granted. I feel like someone's been through hell, but you kept going. Kept going, following the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, we've got a person of water here. We've seen the Queen of Water. The emotional idealist, emotionally connected, psychic, empathic, intuitive, sensitive, art-centered, feels deeply, takes things personally, healer, counselor, advisor, and author. Yeah, I think I take things personally as well, but you know, Spirit says, you know, don't take things personal. It wasn't personal. You know, even though people attack you, it's something that's in them. And a lot of people are used as pawns in this game. You know, they don't realise it is, yeah, it's a game. We've got something here coming out of the community. Perfect timing. Keeping it moving. Controls the flow of information, solutions. Heavenly Spirit. Shooting star here. Quick action. Wish granted again. Double confirmation. Rare. Falling. A moment in time. Look. Dynamic. Incandescent. Dazzled. Sudden. Short-lived. Passionate. Passing through. Enterprising. Brilliant. A wish granted again. Spirit. Oh, we've got a family here. Loyalty, family, faithful, allegiance, parents, children, siblings, fidelity, commitment, trust, affection, support systems, origins, tribe, dependable, sincere, and kindred spirits. Family, wish granted. I just seen within 1 to 3 months, and I don't know if that's what the wheel of karma again. Karma, dharma, destined, inevitable, cause and effect, divine intervention. What was I just talking about? Cycles, luck, fortune, rise and fall, circumstance, consequence, divine will, and blind justice. Yeah, because sometimes we don't see justice happening, but it does. You know, there's everything always has to be balanced out. We've got a pioneer here, boldness, destination or bust, the cutting edge, long journey, trailblaze, true grit, challenge, navigating uncharted territory, resourceful team, got your six, and unflappable courage. I feel like you've had a lot of courage. Somebody's had to have courage to get through what they had to get through. You know, I've seen it with the strength card. That's why you have to be careful to how you treat people. You real. I can't make this up. Wish granted. That's 3 times. We know that's from the post die. Blessings. Patience pays off. Abundance, hope, good luck. Patience, promise. God send, creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, perfect timing. Look at that. This is a wish granted. That's 3 times it came out. Yeah, I feel like a cycle's completed here. Moving on, no one home. Beginnings, endings, beginnings, separation, new life, graduating. This could be a wish that's granted. It happened to me. I got mine. I got my wish. I just seen unexpected, fast. Could be something happening fast. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, anything else for the collective. Diamond. Look at that. You are a diamond. Creative force, faithfulness, value, perfection, brilliance, commitment, light, purity, esteem, unconquerable force, multidimensional, multifaceted, invincible, spiritual power. Yes, come through, Spirit. Invincible. Look at this. Rainbow, shooting star, diamond. Oh, I feel like you are a creative force. Look, we've got Anam Cara here. Unconditional love. Romance, soulmates, uncommon bond, devoted, always, tenderness, timeless, constant, affection, best friends, appreciation, unchanging, infinite love. Ooh. Now, if you was looking for a love answer, there it is. You're a diamond. There's even a baby here. New beginnings. It don't have to be a baby, but there is a birth of a child here. Continuing the legacy. New phase, unlimited potential, fresh start again. Spirit. Take that as it resonates. Oh, we've got refinement here. Taste, culture, style, fine tune, concentrate, develops over time. Yeah, it's like, like wine. It always gets better with age. That's what I feel like this is. Purify, filter, draw out infusion, spirits, alcohol, perfume, reduction, and cultivation. Could even be making something like that. Take that as it resonates. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody's got the blinders on here. This is possessive, codependent look, blinder. Somebody has a victim mentality on here. Without consent here. Oblivious, controlled. That I feel like that's like that dark energy, but I feel like no, you're a pioneer. You're bold. You're brave. You have enthusiasm, energy, and joy. Getting things going here. Sharing ideas, fierce. Oh, we've got something new on the news here. Microphone. The person of air. News. You're going to hear some news. Oh, my word. I can't make this up. News, trending, broadcast, expression, strong opinion, make known, current events, public speaking, speak the truth, communicate, social media, being heard, speaking up. Person of air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Take it as it resonates. It says eloquent, sarcastic, unemotional, controlling here. Cold and abrupt, critical, calculated. There's a conviction. Decision has been made. Pay attention. Offer accepted. Legal matters. Court order. Fair, finished, being judged, bringing order. A serious situation. Important decision. Assertion. Oh, I feel like I'm doing my own reading here. But take it as it resonates because I don't feel like I'm the only one that's gone through this crap. Because this is what, it's actually like. Oh, I feel like someone's, wearing a mask here. It says loss of power. Reveal. We've got Beehive here. Diligent, persistent. I feel like this could be you. Tireless, mindful, hard work, devoted, fruitful, busy, conscientious, energetic, continual harvest, endurance, effort, patience, and concentration. Yeah, stamina. I've seen it again. Stamina, endurance. It's time here. I said it's time. Things are fast tracked to unfold quickly and smoother. It's like you are, patience pays off here. I feel like endurance, talent, effort required, on your toes, balancing act to pursue of the arts, expertise, and spirit's like, rest, relax, take a vacation, self-actualization here. There's something, honestly, wow. Look, again, it says it's time for action. Things are fast-tracked to unfold quickly and smoothly. It's time, Spirit said. It's time. That sounds good to me. It's time. Oh, look, we've got forgiveness. Forgiveness straight away. Yeah, forgive, but don't forget the bastard's name. We've got Asia here. As you did in the past, your own base of your family doing what makes you feel secure. And belief, the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Hallelujah. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? We've got air again. So the possibility of this, we've got a person of air there, person of air sign, take it as it resonates. But air, it's to do with your mind, We've got medicine man or woman. This could be you. You could be a medicine person. You could be a healer here. And a split on this again. It says, as you did in the past, your own base or your family doing what makes you feel secure in the fourth house. It's soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. It's soul time. Yeah, they try and make us believe that we're a dead entity. That's what they make us do. We've got scribe or writer here. And I'm seeing consciousness and healing peeping out. I can see healing here. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. I feel like somebody is, being conscious of, aware of everything around them. We've got, oh, that just flew away. Where did it go? Oh, leaving or travel. This could be you. You could be leaving somewhere. And we've got self-confidence to create here, taking a chance on resulting from the impressiveness of, and this is Leo again, Leo energy. I can't not, I've got to take this card because I've split it on this card again. As you did in the past, your own base or your family doing what makes you feel secure. Spirit. And then with this healing card keeps showing itself. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Yeah, so listen to yourself about any download you get, regarding healing. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. That's too many. Thank you. There will not be anxiety about trouble. That's South Node. There will not be anxiety about trouble. That's what so yeah, if you did have any anxiety, Spirit's like, no, there's not going to be any anxiety about any trouble. None. Oh, the awareness of many thoughts about or from and many words here. Many words. I'm seeing, look, we've got your vision, what's new and different about, use an unconventional way. This is in Aquarius. And then we've got freedom, associations, your circle of friends in the 11th house. I just seen Pisces in the third eye chakra. Yeah, Pisces. And I just seen male and female and they were facing away from each other. It reminds me of that song. It goes back to back. They faced each other, drew their swords and shot each other. What was it? It was two bald men got up. I can't remember it properly, but I'm sure somebody must have heard this. It says, late one morning in the middle of the night, two bald men got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their swords and shot each other. It's something like that. I remember it from being a kid. But we've got forgiveness again here. So, yeah, you know, you can forgive them. We've got authority figures involved here. So, you know, we've got High Priest and High Priestess as well. Gemini, Egypt, angels again. Well, I did this a reading the other day. I'm telling you this. These cards came out as well. The same cards. We've got imprisonment here. You know, this is what this could be. This person could actually be going to prison. Yeah, I feel like this, you know, could be a past person. You know, if they've done something that bad to be going to prison, you know, should have done it. Let's have a look at the panther. I actually got a new deck. I've already got one, but I got this, and it was reduced. Like I think it because it's got a little crease there. Just because of that, it was all completely sealed. I've already got the Crowley book, but this is a different. It's the same, obviously same Thoth deck, but I feel like this is better than the one that I already had. And apparently, you can get an even bigger deck. But it came with you get like a thing with it, and it's a 10-card spread, ancient 10-card tarot spread. So I think I'm going to use that one day, and we're going to do that and do that. It just reminded me. I don't know. Someone just called me to show. I'm just seeing readiness. Yeah. Let's see what Spirit says. We've got binding, obstruction, contract here. Yes, could be obstructed, like me. You know, get a restraining order. We've got bereavement, sorrow, and damage here, loss. And then this person could be mourning over what they've lost, you know, because you never know what you got until it's gone. You don't know what you've got till it's gone. Remembrance, commemoration, reunion, memory. Somebody could be like looking at your pictures here, you know, looking back, thinking, what did I do? Yeah, this is meant to be. This is, you know, coincidence, failures, and fortune telling. This was something that was destined to be. I feel that because we've seen it 3 times. Yeah, I feel like this person was blind. Not like, no, third eye blind. Stress, headache, pressure, lack of sleep. You know, I don't feel like this is you because we've seen the dinosaurs come out in reverse. This could have been the past, present, or future. This could be this person. You know, they're probably going down. Going down. Authority figures are involved here. You know, somebody's going to prison. Hallelujah. Bye bye. See ya. Won't want to be ya. This is reservation, you know, desire, worth, and extravagance. And it kind of came out in reverse. You know, I feel like there's a bully here. This embarrassment, gossip, unwillingness. This person could have bullied you. This person could have been bullied you. I feel like they set the trap, tried to put you in a trap and fell in it themselves. I don't feel like you're in, you know, we've got hesitation here. Decision, confusion, and we're like, you know, maybe this person did think about it, think twice, but should have listened to the right side, not listen to the left. Oh, we've got a nightmare. This person is now in a nightmare. I feel like this person was being coached by someone else here. This person was being given advice by somebody else. Yeah, and this person was all in the self-esteem, self-worth, ego. This person was all stuck in their pride, and now they're overloaded. Assessment, obligation, overwhelmed, overloaded, because there's evidence against this person. There's evidence against them. Yeah, look, the bound obstruction contract again. So yeah, this, take that as it resonates. Oh, what was that? Ow! Oh, I can't even reach it. Oh, jeez. Oh, it was relaxation, peace, tranquility, and easiness. I feel like this is you. Oh my word, justice, spirit, come through. There's justice here. I love that card. It's my favourite card. It is. It's literally my favourite card in the deck. Justice. And I'm going to, what else shall we look for? Spirit. As soon as I said that, I seen spirit messages. So I feel like spirit has a message. Spirit messages. Yeah, we've got forgiveness again. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Yeah, you can forgive them, because this person must have been coming out of a place of you know being unhealed. If somebody can be so blooming horrible, right, there's something wrong with them. It's not wrong with you. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Hello, little puppies. It's the babies. Well, we just sold the last box has gone to the lovely Suze. I think she's bought 4 boxes now. So there's no more boxes left. So if anybody wanted one, they've gone. And they were on, and I did have them on another site, but yeah, I'd have to take that down. But I am making 4 boxes up, and they're going to be completely different, not like the usual. And when they're done, I will put them up. I'm going to try and do it soon. A lot of things on lately. Birthdays, memorials, all that whatnot. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What spirit messages do we have for the collective spirit before we close out this reading? Thank you, we love you. Breathe. Excuse me. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Breathe. And we've got nature here. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors, especially when the sun is shining. Heavenly Spirit, any more messages? Thank you. Where'd it go? Yeah, ground yourself and strength. So we got 2. Oh my word, we've got a father's love here. Ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So get out, feet on the ground, lean against a tree, hug a tree, talk to a tree, do whatever it is you want, anything that feels comfortable to you. I like to sit on the grass with my hands on the ground and my feet on the ground, you know, fully connected. And I just love trees anyway. Trees are beautiful. I've got the strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. Strength. And then we've got a father's love here. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often inquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. And I'm seeing ancestral wisdom here. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We asked you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. So, you know, your ancestors are here. They got your back. You know, your father is around, a father's love, you know, it could be grandfather even, but, you know, take that as it resonates. But, yeah, I just think stay connected. So stay connected to spirit. You know, always have the faith. Always trust in the Most High. I just seen listen as well. So listen. Listen to the you know, that little voice inside that tells you the right thing. You know, if you've got that naughty little voice that says, oh no, you can't do this, don't listen to that voice. You listen to the voice that tells you that you can do this. You know, I feel like somebody's father is here, somebody's father in spirit is coming through here, you know, and ancestors, because they are our ancestors, you know, they are. And, you know, there's if this reading resonated in any way, I hope it helps whoever it and reaches whoever it needs to reach. But it really resonated with me on so many levels, you know. I mean, my father's still alive on this earth, but, you know, my grandfather, I feel that. I feel that spirit, even though I never met him. I don't feel like I ever did. Maybe I might. I don't know. I can't remember. I would have been a baby if I did. Anyway, I hope everyone has an absolutely super Saturday, an absolutely wonderful weekend. You know, it's back to school for the kids next week. Back to the grind. But yeah, back to the brainwashing. Yeah, anyway. I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I will see you soon.